Welcome to paradise. The ice camping season is officially here in southeastern Minnesota, and I'm going to be spending the night on the backwaters of the Mississippi River. Luckily, I am actually the only person out here tonight. I drilled a few holes already, spent the last few hours doing some fishing, and found a spot that seemed to be the most promising for a good night bite. Tent's already set up, everything's ready to go. We've got about an hour left until that sun goes down. So let's hop inside the tent, let's lay back, relax. Let's spend the night having some fun, catching some fish. I'm gonna take off some of these layers, it is already getting hot in here. Oh, there's a big fish on bottom. It's definitely a good sign. Nice thing about the river is you can pretty much catch just about anything. I've never fished this area past sunset, so I don't know if it's going to be mostly crappie at night, sunnies, walleye. I honestly have no idea. Main reason I wanted to come out here and camp this was to more learn. Don't usually stay out on the river past dark, so curious if it's worth it or if it was a bad idea. Suppose we're about to find out tonight. This guy's coming right up to it. Let's see if we can't start the night off with a fish. There we go. Oh my. You are not at all the size I was going for. I saw a couple really nice marks come through that looked to be maybe 12, 13 inch crappie. And then I just happened to catch the littlest one. It's a good sign. Just sent it down, brought back up a fish. Hopefully that's how the whole night goes. I'm gonna get these boots off here, take off some of my snow gear, and I think what I'm gonna do for the night is jig with one rod and then send down a rattle reel with a minnow on it as well. Give these fish two different options and see which one they like more. I'm gonna start out just dropping down a fathead, see if I can't get a walleye or crappie to eat this here. It is set, and we'll just have to wait and see if it goes off. Before I go to bed, I think I'm going to set one up at the other hole, the other side of this tent. Have two of them down for tonight. Should be my best chance of getting something to come through. One with a sucker, one with a fathead. Seems like the best idea. See if I can't get another fish to eat the waxy here. Plan for tonight is pretty much just to have fun, keep it simple, be safe, catch some fish, and drink and eat the snacks I brought. Didn't go anywhere crazy, kept it local. I was just glad to have some safe ice in my local area. Oh, that's a nice fish right there. Keep seeing these big fish coming through. They are either giant crappie or bass or pike. Could be walleye high suspended, but I doubt it. I'm gonna put some stuff away, get comfortable here for the night, and just have some fun. Whether I catch fish or not, I'm just glad to be on the water. I haven't seen much for action in the last hour. The sun is now set, and it seems like, sadly, the crappie bite is turned off. Had a bunch come through right at sunset, and after that, haven't seen too much more fish. Like I said, I've never fished this spot before at dark. Could be slow for the first few hours of the night and then start picking up. Honestly, I really have no idea what to expect. I am gonna get up early tomorrow morning at sunrise and hop outside, do some jigging out there, maybe see if I can't catch some fish in here. Even if the night is slow tonight, I do still have tomorrow to find some fish. I was curious if there was much for a night bite, and it seems like, at least so far, it is a little disappointing. I'm gonna put this rod down, and it's time to eat some dinner. Let's see what I got over here. Got some chips picked up while I was in Manitoba. Pastrami and Swiss cheese sandwich, and what I'm most excited for, some spicy crab roll sushi. Not the most normal ice fishing snack, but it'll do. I'm gonna pop this guy open here and start eating. I keep seeing fish on the graph non-stop now. It's just been fish coming up and down. Don't know if they're walleye, crappie, pike. I have no idea. Just doesn't seem like they're too hungry right now. Not too worried. I've only been here for an hour and a half, 2 hours. I've still got a very long time to fish. Let's see if I can pop this off of here and give one of these guys a try. I think tonight might just end up being a relaxing night. As soon as morning hits, that's when the fishing is gonna be on. Hop outside, move around for the morning, just try to catch as many fish as I can. But for tonight, I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy my first night on the ice. Believe it or not, it is 9:53 right now. I've spent the last 5 hours switching between different lures. For the last hour, I have just been using a plain hook with a minnow. And even with that, I just can't get any of these fish to eat. Every few minutes, a fish comes through, looks at it, and just doesn't want it. I tried wax worms, I tried rattle baits, glow baits. Just haven't got any fish to look at it. It's been close to 5 hours of fishing, and I think it's about time to call it a night. I'm gonna spend probably another 5 or 6 hours in the morning hopping around doing some fishing. This was just a little place to camp out for the night so I could be the first person on the water in the morning. I'm gonna take out my sleeping bag, get all ready, head to bed. Keep 2 rattle reels down throughout the night just in case something does want to come through and eat. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to get a good night's sleep. I'm gonna head on to bed, get a good 6 or 7 hours sleep here, and wake up at sunrise and try my luck then. See you guys soon. It is 10:47 right now, and this 12.5-inch crappie came through. This right here is why I'm out here camping. Beautiful fish. Send her right back. That is the 6th rattle reel to go off tonight. I Managed to lose the first 5. I kept going over, grabbing my camera, turning on everything, getting everything ready. And by the time I got back to my rattle reel, the fish were gone. So I brought the camera over to my bed and started to go back to sleep. Flipped on the camera, caught a fish, and I'm gonna send this guy right back down. I got a feeling this is either gonna be the start of something crazy or the only fish I catch all night. I'm gonna put another bait on and see what happens. All right, I will see you guys hopefully in just a little bit. It is 12:40 and another 12-inch crappie. What a beauty. Woke me up, turned the camera on, and got myself another fish. I'm gonna put another bait on it, send it right back, and hope for another one. I'll see you guys once again, hopefully soon. Another giant crappie. I mean, look at the size of this fish. Beautiful one. 6:30. We've got about 30 minutes until that sun starts coming up. Third fish in the night and another beauty. I'm gonna get 30 more minutes of sleep. Turn off the light, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. That was an awesome night. No more rattle reels for the last 30 minutes of the night. But I'm ready to do some fishing this morning. I'm gonna start inside the tent. See if I can't get a few fish to eat in here. If it is good in here, I'll stay in here. Otherwise, I'll hop outside, drill a bunch of holes, and start hole hopping. It is a beautiful sunrise out there this morning. Nothing like a nice sunrise to start off the morning. Got the live scope down here. Got my rod ready. What do we got down here for fish? One of them right there. Hopes are I can get some big panfish this morning. Maybe a few bass, crappie, pike. Who knows? I don't really think I've ever sunrise fished this spot either. Usually just middle of the day only. We'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna put the camera back and start jigging. Well, that definitely did not take long. Already a better sunrise bite than the sunset. It's been maybe a minute and a half, and I caught a rock bass. I think this is the first time I have ever caught one through the ice. I mean, how cool is that? A great start to the morning. Alright, buddy. Somebody's coming out here. There we go. Rattle reel went off. 2 fish so far in maybe 5 minutes. It is definitely a good sign for the day. Not as big as those night crappie were, but still a nice one. A couple people just showed up now that it is sunrise, so not the only people out here. Shouldn't be a problem. Seems like there's a bunch of fish here. Another one. Whoa. Oh, that's a nice one too. All right. Another giant crappie. Beautiful fish. Seems like the trick to these crappie. Come on, go down there. Oh, came back up the hole. There he goes. The trick to the crappie is just fishing right under the ice. I tried just about everything yesterday, and it seems once I got towards the night, I figured out all these giant crappie are just moving through about 3 feet under the ice. They didn't want to eat jigs. They didn't want to eat anything else. The only thing I get them to eat was a plain shank hook with a fat head. So I just set my rattle reel about 3 feet under the ice, and that seems to be the ticket for the big crappie. I'm gonna send down another bait there. There is about 20 fish under me right now. I'm just rigging them right through the dorsal fin, sending it down about 3 feet. That does the trick. I wish I would have figured this one out a little earlier yesterday. There was so many big fish coming through. They didn't want to eat the jigs. They didn't want to eat any spoons, rattle baits. I even tried jig heads with minnows and they wouldn't eat it. They might just be so finicky. The plain shank is the only thing they're gonna eat. Alright. Perfect. I'm gonna get back to jigging. I got a fish right here. See if I can get him to eat this. It's been about close to an hour with no fish. I haven't really even marked anything in probably 30 minutes. My plan was to hole hop around today, but when I got up at sunrise there was already too many people out there and didn't really want to hole hop around a group of people. So I stayed inside the tent, caught some fish, and I think I'm gonna give it 15 more minutes. See if I can't catch a few more fish, and otherwise I'm gonna start packing everything up and make the walk back to my vehicle. Can't believe I haven't marked anything. Not even a fish. It's just been empty. I don't know if it's because more people set up tents or if it's just because not the best time to fish them. We'll see. Hopefully I can at least mark another fish here. I think it's about time to call it a day. I've got a lot to pack up, so I'm gonna start putting on my snow pants and clothes. Get all ready to head on back. Alright, I'm gonna start getting everything all put away here. I know it wasn't the most eventful day, but first ice camping trip of the year. Stayed safe, stayed dry, and caught some giant crappie. Started out really slow, and throughout the night, those 12+ inch crappie really made it worth it. I think in total I caught 7 or 8 of them, maybe more, I'm not sure. It was a blast. Caught some fish this morning, had a good time, and I do hope you guys enjoy. I'll have a lot more ice camping and ice fishing content coming later this season. Thought I'd stay local, 20-minute drive from my house, do some fishing on the river to start out the ice camping season. I have some trips planned for Lake of the Woods and Red Lake to do some ice camping this year. So I have some cool things coming with a lot more and hopefully bigger fish. But till then, might do some more local stuff, might head up to Canada. Really don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate all you guys' support. I love you guys. Until I see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Well, alright. It has been 5 minutes with that shiner down. We've already caught a giant smallie. Oh, he's interested in it. It's a big fish. Got him. What do we got here? This is giant. It's a huge walleye. Look at the size of this walleye.